In advance for my bros, they whip a nigga ass. What you whipping up?
Oh,
Shit in the back.
what up?
You looking for the dope niggas got it in the bag.
How's everyone doing today?
And up the shit with the flow.
Give me a joke. All right, today we are bringing some new stuff to you. We got an update in regards to the Mantis, Rawrr Mantis, excuse me. It's interesting. Some things have changed on the bike. I got some pictures of the actual customer version of the bike that I'm going to show you guys. And we're going to go over the things that I noticed that are different from the bike that they're showing on the website. Because there are some changes. I don't know if they're all good changes. I don't know if they're bad changes. Because obviously, I don't have the bike yet. We're still waiting. But hopefully, we'll get the bike soon. And we'll be able to go over and give an actual hands-on review. Once that happens, you're definitely getting a fucking hands-on review. So stay tuned for that shit. Before we even get into it, if you like the e-bike content, if you're excited for the Mantis Rawrr, smash the like button. If you're new, hit the subscribe button. We're going to be having a lot of vlogs coming out once we get the bike. Try to focus on some streams too, get some gaming in with the homies. But I digress. Let's get into the Mantis. We will start with the original fucking bike. RideRawrr.com. So, they're still on reservations. Here, we have the bike. This is their 3D model. I think we've seen this in the last video. There are definitely some changes. So what we'll do is we'll scroll down to this part where the bike is zoomed in and extra large and in charge. The things we will be focusing on are they added a different controller. There is, from what I can see from the angles on the image, it looks like there's a different tire setup going on. They definitely changed up the suspension and where it's positioned. We still I have confirmation that the front forks are still going to be KKE front forks. Despite not having the KKE sticker that you see right here, they're just going to have a Rawrr sticker. They added a horn to the bike, a front headlight, a chain guard, and they repositioned the tensioner on the other side. So if we go back up, this is the bike. Let's go silver because you'll be able to see it a little better. Silver, because this is the color of the bike that we'll be seeing in the new pictures. They added something right here. They changed the positioning of this. And then there's some new tensioners somewhere. I think it's right here. And the controller obviously looks different. Handlebars, I think, got changed up to some silver grips instead of black with silver tips. So we'll go from there. Let's jump into the first image. First image was the picture that they sent on their Instagram. Soon they got the bikes and were doing inspections on everything to make sure everything was good to go. So in this picture, we get to see a good bit of, for the most part, everything that they changed, except for the front tire and the positioning of this, because it's not connected, obviously. So the first thing we'll start out with, like I said, is the horn right here. Added a horn to the bike, so that's good. Or there wasn't one. If we go back into the other image, scroll, where is it at? Right here. There's no horn right here. Not at all. That's the first big one. Or little one if you want to go like that. Brushes were we using? I think I was using. So the horn. Then the biggest one after the horn. This fucking huge controller. This is a complete different size than what they showed in the picture. So you look at that, goes down, over, diagonally up, and then comes up again. And it looks like there's like some plastic grooves right here that go straight down. But I need a better picture. And this is the heat sinks for the front of the controller. I asked them, I saw this picture, and my first question was, hey, why does the controller look bigger? Is it just the angle? Maybe it's the angle and it's just me. And they're like, nah, you're right. The controller is bigger. We gave a bigger controller for more power. So here. Then you look at the original controller. Real slim. Real slim. I think we can scroll down and we will be able to get into where you can see it. See right here. Yep. Perfect. You see how small it is. It's just like goes over, down, and then to the left, and then kind of slants and comes back up. Very tiny. Very, very tiny. Compared to this one, let's hope that this size change is a good thing. Let's hope that that's a good thing. What else in this picture? That's for the most part it in this initial no, I lied. You can see the chain guard. So, unlike the Surron that has the chain on this side, the Mantis has the chain on the left side of the bike. And as you can tell right here, color this out so you don't get distracted. This right here is some new shit. This was not on the original bike. The original bike was just a sprocket with the chain that went onto it like a normal bike would be. Now, there's, I want to say, a derailleur. It looks like a fucking derailleur for the chain to go into and roll back and have less malfunctions with the chain falling off. Because I put money on it that people that were riding the prototype bike probably were running into that problem where they were hitting bumps too hard and the chain was falling off. Let's see if we can get back to the other side. Is there a good picture of it? No. This is the best thing we're gonna get right here. I wish I could zoom in more, but you can't. You can see right here where there's no, you can see physically the chain right there. There's no guard around it. So in the next picture, we'll work our way over to the next one. Let's just knock it out. So here is the picture that they sent me. After I saw that and saw that the controller was thicker, I hit them with the response of, hey, can I see a picture of the customer bike that you will be sending me? And real quick with the response, sent me this thing. I was like, all right, cool. And as you can see, there is the derailleur, or the chain guard, if you will, to help keep it on, compared to this one that doesn't have it. Just a normal chain, sprocket, holding the bad boy. So, I mean, honestly, that will make upgrading your sprocket way harder. If you get a bigger sprocket, you have to get the chain guard to go with it. Other than that, moving upwards, you see this right here is a new tensioner. New tensioner for the bike to make sure that the chain, probably to help keep the chain in place and eliminate the chain falling off. What else? Let's see. Go forward, backward. No, forwards. Okay. The next thing right above here is the suspension placement. The suspension placement used to be in the old picture. Here, I'll show you guys. So look where it goes up. It goes from here to in this area of the seat. If you look at the original picture of the bike that they have on the website, it goes from here, and the top part of the suspension is right here in this section of the seat, and the spring itself connects right at the line, so it makes a straight line kind of in the frame. See what I mean right here? So now they changed that up. Instead of it being a straight line, this is above that line. And now the suspension connects to the back of the seat, or underneath the seat. After that, you get a better view, side profile of the controller. Way better view of the controller. And then you compare that back to the original. It's like night and day. Look at that. There's that one. There's that one. It's ridiculous. Well, hopefully that's good things, and it means that the bike is going to have more power and be more controllable. The next thing after the controller, you can obviously see that the handlebar grips are changed to gray. They will be gray to match the rest of the bike instead of having a black grip with gray tip on the end. I don't know how I feel about that, but so be it. It makes the bike stand out a little more. Another biggie right here. This bad boy is the headlight. They have added a headlight to the bike. That is great. I wish there was also a tail light, but I guess they don't believe riding off-road requires a tail light, which is I don't understand that. I don't understand why you wouldn't just put a tail light on there anyway. Because if I was driving anywhere, in a car, on a bike, on a motorcycle, anything, in a group of people, I would love to be able to know that the people ahead of me are stopping. And I would hope the people behind me would like that heads up too. Because I don't want one of the homies flying into me because they didn't know I stopped. Obviously, it's their fault for not paying attention. But even when you are paying attention, if you don't see someone stopping, it's very hard to tell they're stopping without a light. So I don't agree with no tail light. But I'm not making the purchase. Now, I don't make the decisions on developing the bike. I'm just buying it. Now, from this angle, it looks like the front tire is a little bit more narrow than the back tire. Again, I think it might just be the angle, but even if you count all the nipples on the bike, it still has the same. But then you look at these ones, and these ones are substantially smaller. Definitely not the same shape. Definitely not the same shape. Just looking at these little gaps in between the tires right here compared to this one. Obviously, it's the angle, but still. Because this tire isn't straight on, it's curved a little bit. Then they added black fenders with some gray accents on the front. All in all, the bike looks nice. I'm super fucking excited. I can't wait for them to be like, hey bro, your bike's on your way. On the way. Be ready. Because holy shit. If anything, if this really is how the bike's gonna look, I'm definitely gonna try to make the fucking frame or at least the front rim, maybe get some black spokes for it. Color that shit in. Black spoke covers. And keep the front frame black. Or the front rim black, excuse me. Because I think that looks sick. With the black up front into the silver, and then you got the silver rim. That'd be dope. But we gotta wait and see. You got the bike yet. So all this planning for no reason. But you guys enjoyed the content. If you guys enjoyed the images that were shown today, these are the new ones. Smash the like button. Subscribe if you're new, if you're excited. Because we will be having content. Lots of content coming soon. Lots of content. But until the next time, be breezy, never sleazy. Always stay cheesy. Peace.